A possible sighting of a Lake Oswego murder suspect at a downtown Portland homeless shelter. The details only on 6, all new at 5.
And we are digging deeper into Eric Meiser's background to find out what kinds of crimes he's committed in the past. And we've uncovered that he is wanted in another state right now. Plus, a man jumps into a tiger cage at the Bronx Zoo. Some would say what happened next is really no surprise. KOIN Local 6 at 5 with Amy and Jeff starts right now.
Live from the KOIN Center in downtown Portland, connecting you to the latest in local news. This is KOIN Local 6 News at 5.
He can't run and hide. He's going to stick out like a sore thumb, and we are going to find him.
A worldwide manhunt now on for a suspected killer with a violent criminal history. His name, Eric Meiser, and he's the prime suspect in the murder of Fritz Hayes, stabbed to death inside his Lake Oswego home. It's 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Amy Troy. Kelly Day is off tonight. Take a very close look at these pictures released by Clackamas County investigators. The one on the left is an old mugshot. On the right, a current photo with a beard added. Investigators think Meiser had facial hair at the time of that crime in Lake Oswego.
We have team coverage on the manhunt for the murder suspect. Amy Frazier spent the day digging into Meiser's multi-state criminal history. But we start with our reporter, Carla Castano. And Carla, you spoke to a very close family friend of the victim here, Fritz Hayes.
Yeah, the family and friends is concerned that the suspect, Eric Meiser, may have boarded a train or a bus and skipped town. They, along with sheriff's deputies, are asking you to help them get Meiser's mugshot out there all across the country.
You will pay for your crimes.
A stern message for 37-year-old aggravated murder suspect Eric Meiser from the Hayes family spokesperson Brent Suhu. Meanwhile, the manhunt is taking a new digital approach. Not only will it be on all Clear Channel billboards, but the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office is asking the public to post Meiser's mugshots on their Facebook and Twitter accounts.
They want anything that can be done to be done, and if this is the new way we do things in 2012, then that's the way we have to do it. I mean, that's how we share information.
Suhu doesn't hold back when he talks about the frustration in knowing Meiser has a violent past and was wanted by police and was and is still free.
This was, you know, someone was assaulted in their yard and murdered.
Meanwhile, detectives have sealed the arrest affidavit for Meiser and are releasing few details in the case. We now know they believe he broke into the victim's Lake Oswego home early Monday morning. There's got to be some information that at this point you don't want the public to know to protect the investigation.
That's correct. There is just some things about the case that would be inappropriate and wrong for me to put out there that would compromise the integrity and its prosecutability later.
As the FBI joins the manhunt, Fritz Hayes' family is hoping you will help by passing on Meiser's mugshot to whoever you can.
My friend died. My friend was brutally murdered, and I want some justice. I think everybody wants some justice on this.
One of the 350 tips that has come in was from Transitions Project's Homeless Day Center here. A worker here tells me they think they spotted Meiser at about 2:30 yesterday, but they say Meiser fled right away. Now, if you see Meiser, you are asked to call 911. They say do not approach him. He should be considered armed and dangerous. Reporting for you live in downtown Portland, Carla Castano, KOIN Local 6.
And now we've learned that Meiser has an extensive criminal history dating back to 1989 when he was just 15 years old.
Investigators say his history shows he's likely to continue committing violent acts. Meiser has been arrested at least 8 states. KOIN Local 6 reporter Amy Frazier joins us now. And Amy, you've been looking into the warrant out for his arrest in Utah, where he's accused of another violent crime just a couple weeks ago.
That's right. Police in Ogden, Utah say he slashed a suspected gang member in the face 2 weeks ago at a transit center there. Officers apparently found him nearby with help from a witness.
Police in Utah are being vague about what happened next, saying only that further investigation led to the current arrest warrant for Meiser for aggravated assault and possession of a dangerous weapon. Since 1989, Meiser has been arrested in California, Colorado, Kansas, Minnesota, Nebraska, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Those arrests include a whole slew of charges, including multiple burglaries, resisting arrest, drugs, assaults, cruelty towards a child, and hate crimes. He also has about a dozen white supremacy tattoos on his body. A local sociology professor and hate crime expert says some of them indicate he may have been part of a white supremacy gang.
This is really the fastest growing hate movement in the country, is inside prison walls, and that's usually done for protection from non-white inmates, but there's an obligation that you will carry that cause once released. So there's also a possibility that he is sort of carrying out a debt that he developed in prison.
Again, investigators say it doesn't appear he has any family in our area, and they can't stress enough that he should be considered armed and dangerous.
And tonight at 6, I'll have much more on what experts believe his criminal background can tell us about Meiser. Reporting for you, Amy Frazier, KOIN Local 6.
As the search for Meiser continues, we think it's important to stop and focus on the life of the victim. Fritz Hayes was a true Oregonian. Born and raised here, he loved the outdoors, sailing and kayaking. His passion, besides his family, was lacrosse. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children. Fritz is survived by his mother and father and 3 sisters. A memorial service is planned for this Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at Oregon Episcopal School on Southwest Nicole Road.
We're going to keep digging for new information on the murder of Fritz Hayes and the search for his killer. Keep it right here on KOIN Local 6, and if anything breaks, we'll bring it to you right away on air, online, Facebook, and Twitter.